Hello, this is Soledad with Canning with Sol, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make Christmas jam. This is something that you can do with little gifts as inserts for Christmas, but I'm going to do the complete process of the water bath because I keep getting asked if how far the jars should be. Let me get a jar. When they're in the water bath, if they're supposed to be completely submerged. And I guess you're not understanding, but what I mean complete two fingers above is this is your jar, the water, and then you put two fingers. Of course, you're not going to put your fingers in the water, but they go right here, meaning if they're right here, meaning the water has to be up here, completely covering the whole thing. So even though when I put a picture, it's not completely submerged because I'm just showing you the process, but the water has to be over the jars in order for them to be sealed. That's what a water bath means. When it's pressure can, then no. Pressure can, you only put 8 cups of water, depending on your pot, but the water is about right here. But it because it does from pressure. But right now it's water bath, so it's completely submerged. But I'm gonna show the whole process of what you need. So for the Christmas jam, you're gonna need strawberries, frozen, and cranberries. You're gonna need nutmeg, cloves, ginger, and sugar. I'm gonna pour these in just so that remember that I gave a class on pressure dry canning, the ones in the refrigerator where you suction up the air. These have been in my refrigerator for a month, for almost a month, and they're soggy already, but they didn't go moldy because they've been I took out the air in them. So I said might as well use them instead of just having them there. So the first thing I'm gonna do the complete steps so you can follow along if you want. So you're gonna first you're gonna put the strawberries and the blueberries because you wanna puree them. And I have my jars in my water bath heating up so that they can be cleansed. And then you're gonna put your cranberries. They can be fresh or frozen, but I've done it with frozen, so I just say frozen. You're gonna puree them. You can either use a blender, potato smasher if you don't have one, or you can use an immersed blender, whichever one you have. Don't go out buying something. Since I have the nice toy, I use the nice toy. So the first thing you're going to do is puree them. There you go. So let them heat up a little bit. Where's my starch? So this is the first step. And there is some frozen ones and some fresh strawberries. So remember, you can blend them or whatever you have. That way it's fast. This goes really fast. There you go. Going pretty fast. Then you mix it. And then you're going to add 4 cups of sugar. And it seems like a lot, but remember, you're not eating the whole thing at one time. And this is what makes it gel-like. So you're going to melt it. This is really easy. And these are really good little gifts for Christmas. And you want it to be Really melt it. That's how it looks. Let me show you this so you can see what I'm doing. There you go. And let's blend it a little bit more. I think it's done. There you go. It's all done. And you take your cute little toy. You put it over here. And you get a spoon. I can put my mess in there. Okay, so we've done the strawberries and the cranberries, and you want to bring them to a boil because you want it to evaporate whatever water they have and turn into a gel like. So that's the first thing you're going to do. You're going to bring them to a boil. So once that is heating up, you want to add your spices. And for the spices, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Where's my cinnamon? 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I'll have them listed. This is something real good for Christmas. Remember, these are recipes for Christmas. Don't think I'm crazy. July with Christmas. Well, actually, at the store, they already have it. Then you're going to put 1 teaspoon of ground ginger. You see these spices, you use them a lot. 1 teaspoon. Then you're going to use half a teaspoon of nutmeg. Teaspoon of nutmeg. And you're going to use 1/8 of cloves, powdered cloves. So, and those are all the spices you put. If there's a certain ingredient that you really like, put more. But right now, that's all you put. So you're just bringing it to a boil. And then I'll show you what's next. So easy. There you go. And I have my jars over here. They are boiling. You gotta be hot because this is hot. Remember, hot goes with hot, cold goes with cold. There you go. This is the consistency that it has. Let me bring it over here so you can see it, how it's looking. See? So you're gonna bring it to a boil. It's good. Oh, I need my thermometer. Thermometer. If you don't have a thermometer, you'll know when it's boiling like freaking hot because it'll be making a lot of bubbles. Yeah. What? I don't know. I think there's some in the dryer, but I'm on the video. There you go. It's still it's boiling. It has to go to 220. I just want to see so that y'all can see what I mean by a rolling boil. I use a lot of towels. There you go. And my jars are clean. Mm. You also need a funnel so you can pour it in there. This one is so easy because once it's done, all you're gonna do that's done, it'll make like a foam on top. You can take off the foam or leave it there. If you take it out and you put it in a bowl, you can eat it later and it's so good. The little foam that it makes on top. I usually take it out because I like it as a dessert. I did it with some Cool Whip. It was so good. And to water bath, it's only 10 minutes and it's done. That's why I said I'm gonna do the whole process so you can see it. So there you go. It's already at 150. It has to be 220. And I'm gonna get a bowl to take out the foam because I like boiling. You'll know when it's boiling because it'll make a lot of bubbles. But I like the thermometer. And I already have my lids rinsed and rings lid. That way that'll be faster. Let me put this aside. I like to be moving my stuff. And it's at 150. It's still not boiling because I don't see the bubbles. It's hot, but not boiling. And this one you can use it on toast, on little desserts when you go on a Christmas party and you want to go and not show up empty-handed. Put like a cream cheese and then pour over some of this. Take it in the middle with some fruit or some grapes or some cheeses or charcuterie board. Good for that too. And the jars, it depends which ones you want to use, but I'm using the little ones. They will look cute for Christmas. So you can use whatever size you want. I'm just making a whole bunch of little ones because I'm going to use these for Christmas because it's a Christmas jam. And then you label a pretty little label, put a bow, a ribbon, the little red ribbon. Perfect. You can use it for a lot of parties. Almost 200. That's going fast. Put it a little bit higher. And you're just mixing it so it doesn't stick in the bottom since it has a lot of sugar. This is the foam that I'm talking about. This foam. You save it aside. So good. I'm always eating. So there you go. And there's gonna be one more thing that you're gonna add here. But that's at the very end. It is almost 200. Almost. It's already starting to bubble. Almost. It's already bubbling. Let me show you that. Hopefully you can see it. It's already bubbling. That's why this little thing is really nice. This one I got it at Amazon and I think I paid like $5. They're not that expensive. It needs 5 more degrees. Almost. You see all the smoke? Now it's now it's boiling. There you go. There it is. It's 220. So I'm gonna take out the thermometer. Then you're gonna turn it off. You're gonna turn it off. Remove it from the heat. And right here is where you remove the foam if you want to take it out, which is this one. You don't have to take it. I'm just saying so you can try it. It's so good. I'm just taking out a little because I want some. And it looks thicker. And now you're going to add pectin, fruit pectin. If you buy the little packages, it's 2 little packages, but I don't have them in packages. I buy it in bulk. So you're going to use 2 tablespoons if you buy it in bulk. If you buy it in packages, it's 2 packages. I'm sorry, 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. And this one will make it get thick when you cook it. And you're mixing it in, and it's gonna get thicker as it cools down. There you go. Then you're letting it simmer so it can cool down and thicken a little with the pectin. You're mixing the pectin in. The pectin is optional, but it makes it thicker. Then you're gonna get your jars hot. They need to be hot because remember this is hot. So you have to put hot with hot in hot water. So these you're gonna leave them at 1/4 headspace. Remember, the first line is 1 inch, half an inch, and the top line is 1/4. So these are gonna be 1/4 all the way to the top because nothing is gonna pop out. Everything is already cooked. So it doesn't need any room to expand. There you go. So now I'm gonna take out my jars so that I can fill them. You'll be starting to hear all the noise from the kids. And remember, whatever size of jar you use, it's still 10 minutes that you're gonna leave them in the water. And be very careful because they're really hot. It's recording, Nick. There you go. Simmered it. Then you fill your jars. you go. Christmas jam. Were you taking a nap or what? And I don't know how many I'm gonna fill, so I just watch them all. If I need them, I'll need them. If not, I'll take it out. Hmm? He's taking a nap. He's tired. I didn't say what. I said he's tired. There you go. I overfilled the wine. Remember how I said I was making a mess? I wasn't kidding. Uh, I think I'm gonna have just enough for all of them. I didn't think I was. But I am. There you go. Okay. Then you're gonna get your napkin, how I always say, with the vinegar, and you're gonna wipe the top because if you don't, then they're not gonna seal. Guaranteed. This one. And be very careful because they're hot. Two. Let me turn it this way so you know that I'm talking. Three. Just be very careful when you wipe them because they're hot. Hot. There you go. Then you're gonna put your rings, your lids, and I'm doing all the steps exactly like if you're doing it. Can you hear the tune? Either I put two on some of them or I'm missing two. Yeah. So here you go. Then you put your rings. Remember, fingertip tight, your fingers, and then half a moon, your fingers, half. And you want to put them at the same time so they process at the same time. They're very hot. I always say I always burn my fingers. So if I know you, you're probably gonna get one for Christmas. So be nice. And anytime that I do something and you have a question, comment. It's constructive criticism. That's how we all learn. And then don't think it's a dumb question because I still have a lot of questions. I don't know everything. So then you're going to put them in here. Put them in there. And remember, my water is already boiling. The water has already been on for a while, so it's hot. Okay. And I'm going to show you right now what I mean by completely submerged. Because I keep getting asked that same question. Yeah, I need one more. Should I put one more? Maybe it'll fit here. Yeah, it fits there. I thought it didn't fit. So let me move my camera so I can show you something. So here you go. So you see, they are completely submerged. So the water is above all of them. So then you want to cover them up. You want to cover them up completely. And then once it starts boiling, you start hearing all the hissing, all the bubbles, then you turn your timer. So I'm going to let it start boiling, okay? I'm going to put you right here so you can see what I mean. So we clean our mess. We're cleaning our mess while that is in. I forgot something very important. Vinegar. Don't forget the vinegar. Let's put this away while we wait for that so that we can all see it. And this is delicious. I love it. I got it. I got dirty. And you start cleaning all your mess because then it accumulates. So let's see. The reason I like this one is because it has a timer. So I put 10 minutes here, and in 10 minutes it rings, and then I turn it off. That's all it does. You can use any pot. I'm just being extra fancy. There we go. Clean all this. That's really good. So once I'm done with this, I'm gonna go sit down and watch a movie. Hold on, my junk. So that I can show you what's next. So after they come out, this is where I put them. Where's my... So they already started boiling. See, they're already boiling. So then you start your timer for 10 minutes. Timer. So it's 10 minutes. There. So once it reaches the 10 minutes, you leave them in. It's 10 minutes. You turn it off. You leave them in here for like another 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes, you take them out. You put them in your counter. You cover them up and don't touch them at all. Leave them undisturbed for 12 to 24 hours. And that's it. They're done. In the morning, I'll show you how they came out and I'll post a picture how they come out. Because 10 minutes have to pass, then it'll turn off and that's it. You just take them off, put them in your counter, cover them up, and they're done. That's it. And it's so easy to do this little thing, and it's called Christmas jam. So you can give it in a lot of little presents, and I'll show you different ideas of where you can put them. I'm trying to put baskets together of all the stuff that I've done. That way I can show you how you can do it. But there's so many different ways. Like I know how to cook. I know how to do a lot of things canning, but I'm not that gifted in wrapping and putting it together. That might be your specialty, not mine. But I'll kind of put it into where it's easy for you to see it. And that's it. That those are all the steps. So you saw how I said what I mean by 2 fingers above, completely submerged. Everything needs to be underwater so that it's concealed. That's why it's called water bath. It's like you're putting the thing in a bath. So I really hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to comment and share and tell people about it so they can learn and follow along and learn with me a lot of new things that I'm learning. I really hope you've been enjoying all the recipes that I'm doing, and I'm actually doing more than what I was going to do because I was going to do one a day, and I've done like 2 or 3 a day sometimes. I try to film a lot. I tell my kids, I feel like you guys, we go eat somewhere and they take a picture of their food. That's me lately, taking pictures of everything that I do. But I want everybody to learn what I'm doing. Well, thank you so much again. This is Soledad with Canning with Sol. See you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, so it's already been 10 minutes after it turned off, and as you can see, my jars is still submerged underwater. So you're gonna take them out, and you're gonna put them in your counter. Then you're gonna leave them here for 12 to 24 hours, undisturbed. Remember, don't mess with them, leave them alone. Taking them out of here and putting them here to show you. Taking each one of them, putting them. And be very careful because they're freaking hot. There we go. There we go. I'm just doing it so that you can see what I'm doing. And I really like this mat. I got it from Amazon, but it's because these are the ones that they use at Chili's, and I think they're so cool because it absorbs the water. I saw them and I got a good idea. So that's it. You just put them in your counter, then you cover them up. That's what I mean by cover them up. You cover them up like that, and then you leave them there for 12 to 24 hours. Then in the morning, you take the thing off and you check for seals. Right now you're leaving it there and you get rid of your water, okay? See you in the morning. Okay, so it's already been 10 minutes after it turned off, and as you can see, my jars is still submerged underwater. So you're gonna take them out and you're gonna put them in your counter. Then you're gonna leave them here for 12 to 24 hours undisturbed. Remember, don't mess with them, leave them alone. I'm just taking them out of here and putting them here to show you. Taking each one of them. And be very careful because they're freaking hot. So that you can see what I'm doing. And I really like this mat. I got it from Amazon, but it's because these are the ones that they use at Chili's, and I think they're so cool because it absorbs the water. I saw them and I got a good idea. So that's it. You just put them in your counter, then you cover them up. That's what I mean by cover them up. You cover them up like that, and then you leave them there for 12 to 24 hours. Then in the morning, you take the thing off and you check for seals. Right now you're leaving it there and you get rid of your water, okay? See you in the morning.
Good morning, this is Soledad with Canning with Sol, and today it's the morning that last night I did the Christmas jam, and I'm going to show you the process what you do in the morning. Okay, so let me show you. And this is something that you do with anything that you water can or pressure can. So the first thing he's going to do, you're going to take off your towel that you used that night. You're going to remember the ones that we did last night. They're so cute. See, they already hardened. First, you're gonna check that you don't hear that little tapping noise, meaning they sealed. Sometimes it doesn't do it if they didn't seal, but that's the first good step. Okay, then you're gonna remove your lids and you're gonna check for the seal. Remember, so that one's sealed. You take this off. You never leave these on. That's how you know that they're ready and you don't get a false seal. There you go. Anything that you water bath, when it was in the water, remember they were sticky. You want to rinse. There you go. And don't worry if sometimes you don't get a seal in the beginning. I used to not get a seal on some of the things. But now I'm better. And they're sealed. So all of them are sealed. So these you don't need anymore. These are already served their purpose. So just save them for the next batch. Okay. And the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna wash them. Remember, you have to wash everything that you do. So you get soap and you clean them around really good, because remember they're going to go in your cupboard where they're going to be little gifts and you don't want them all sticky. I'm doing the whole process. And you can use any soap that you use. All of them very well. Specifically around the rim. And I'm going to go have breakfast with my mom and my sister. So I'm going to take her a little present. dry them. See, once you dry them, then all you have to do is label them. And you can either, let me show you. You can either write on it here. You can put Christmas jam, whatever you want to put, and the date. So that's one way you can write it. You can write here, and then later on, depending on when you buy stickers or something that has either your name or Merry Christmas, so and so, get well, whatever you want to write on it, or and then you can put that it's a Christmas jam when you canned it. Another thing you can do is you can get stickers. You can get stickers and put it on this one so I can show you. And of course, buy stickers that are Christmassy. I just happen to have this ones. And then you put Christmas jam. And you always put your date. So you can either put it on a sticker or put it on the bottom. Either or. And there you go. That's your Christmas jam. Put a little ribbon, put it in a bag, put it with toast, with those things that they sell in a bag that's already toasted. You can put it with cookies. You can put it with a cream cheese in a little bucket. I mean, there's so many different things. Depending on how you're going to gift it. If you go to a house, a Christmas party, you know, when it's Christmas and they invite you to so many parties, you can take some of these as desserts. Take a little cream cheese on a platter and put one of these on the sides. I mean, homemade, perfect. So that's it. Once you already washed them, dried them and everything, they're ready to go in your cupboards. And that's it. You're done with your Christmas jam. Let me show you see if it shows the consistency. It looks thick. It made it jam-like. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this recipe, and see you tomorrow for something special tomorrow. This is Soledad with Canning with Sal. Thank you.